Alright, hello everyone, it's Silver Kyle, and I'm going to do a quick pickups video that I promised a while ago. And this is not a Blu-ray update, because I have a shit ton more. That'll be after this. So, a place in the mall nearest me is called the Mancave, and it was closing down. And it had a bunch of Blu-rays on sale for $2 each, brand new. So I picked up 12 Blu-rays, and I just wanted to quickly show you which ones I picked up. Some of them were blind buys because it was only like $2, and they're all brand new, so I was completely cool with that. So here they are. Let's just go on with this. Number one is Be Kind, Rewind. I kind of wanted this because I was recently rewatching Dexter, season 6 with Mos Def. So I just wanted to see some more Mos Def. I generally don't like Jack Black in movies, but this one looked kind of all right. Although I wouldn't mind getting School of Rock, and School of Rock used to be at the Man Cave, but it was completely sold out when I went. All right, next up is Clerks, the first Kevin Smith movie, 15th anniversary edition. It's kind of cool seeing how, like, where he began, and I generally like Kevin Smith movies for the most part. They're a guilty pleasure, I guess. Next up is A Perfect Getaway. This surprised me. It's still only about a 6 out of 10, but it was decent, and I really enjoyed the ending of this. It wasn't what I expected, which I liked. Also, Thor's in that, which is funny. Next up, Robin Hood. I don't really hear too many people talking about this movie, and if I ever do, they generally just don't really like it. But I really enjoyed this movie. I really liked Russell Crowe as Robin Hood, as like an older Robin Hood, I guess. And I really liked the action scenes in this movie, and it basically sets up. This is like the prequel to the actual Robin Hood story, which I thought was kind of cool. Next up, and it's directed by Ridley Scott, so I mean, how can you not like that? His directing is usually always good. Next up is Fearless. I've never seen this, but I heard that it's decent, and there's nothing wrong with having a Jet Li movie in your collection. I probably need to get a few more Jet Li movies. I like watching, like, him and Jackie Chan flying around and doing stuff. Next up is Rendition. Have not seen this at all, but it has Jake Gyllenhaal, and I really, really like him. And I thought, this looks from far away like Michael Caine. I thought it was Michael Caine, but it's Alan Arkin, which is, I mean, it's fine, but I thought it was Michael Caine. Meryl Streep is in this as well, and Reese Witherspoon. But I mainly got it for Jake Gyllenhaal. And at the time, I thought Michael Caine. Michael Caine. Next up is I think this is Woody Allen, isn't it? Oh, crap, is it? Why isn't that saying his name? I'm pretty sure. Michael Keaton's in this, too? What? Never mind. That's not Michael Keaton. Whatever works. Either way, it's... why am I forgetting his name? Larry David, the co-creator of Seinfeld. I love Curb Your Enthusiasm. Basically, Larry David, when he plays a character in a movie, he's still kind of playing himself, Larry David, all the time. So I'm perfectly cool with this. I thought this was a Woody Allen movie. Yes, okay. Okay, it is a Woody Allen movie. Cool. I thought I was going crazy for a second there. Next up is The Kids Are All Right, another blind buy. I've heard that this is kind of okay. I've heard mixed reviews, so I'm going to take a peek at it. I mean, I like Mark Ruffalo and Julianne Moore, so that's good. Annette Bening is hit or miss for me, but I'll take a peek and see how it goes. Next up is another Kevin Smith movie, his third movie. I wish Mallrats would have been there, but it wasn't. And they're making a sequel to Mallrats, which is amazing. I really like, what's his name? Jason Lee. He's freaking awesome. Chasing Amy, which is probably his best movie. It's really different from all his other ones. Like, it's not really not cheap comedy, but there's more of a story to this one, which is not usual for Kevin Smith movies. Next up, this is probably going to be a guilty pleasure if I do end up liking it, because I haven't heard really good things about this at all. But I really like Tom Hanks, and that's Larry Crown. I have not seen this, and I'm hoping that it's at least decent, but I've heard really bad things. It's Tom Hanks. I don't think it can be that bad. Next up is Eastern Promises. There was a time where, after Lord of the Rings, Viggo Mortensen made a lot of really good movies, this being one of them. Another one is History of Violence, which I already have, but that's another good one. And he's naked in this, and he fights naked in one scene. It's a cool fighting scene, but he's naked and things are flip flopping around. So you're warned. And last but not least is a movie that I've heard so many good things about, but I actually haven't seen, and that is 21 Grams. So some good Benicio del Toro and Sean Penn in this, and Naomi Watts as well. So I'm really looking forward to this one and seeing how that plays out. So, you know, a good amount of Blu-rays for like $2 each, all brand new, and some really good titles in here, and then obviously just some guilty pleasures, but they were only $2, so I didn't feel too bad. So there you have it. The 12 Blu-rays that I picked up. This is not going to work at all, but it's actually not too bad. I expected them all to kind of fall down. There you have it. Thank you all for watching. You can beard it in.
Beardage.